Want to remind all of our fans, yes, the concession stand is open for Walden fans, for Mansfield fans. The best egg rolls in western Arkansas is down at the concession stand. Believe me, the world's best. Okay, looks like the captain for Mansfield tonight, Jeremy Strozier, and the one captain for Walden tonight is going to be number 71, Aiden Allen. And we are so glad to get this game underway. The teams are wanting to play, the coaches are wanting to play. Looking for a good contest.
Okay, we are live here at the junior high football game versus Mansfield on Waldron Bulldogs TV. Got you a little surprise in here that I'll introduce here in just a second. But it looks as if gizmos are working, so that's a good sign. We had trouble last week when we went to Gentry on senior high, but looks like so far so good. I've got a special dude up here in the pretzel box. He's going to help me knock this live stream out of here.
I'm not hearing you. I'm not hearing you. Okay.
Okay.
Got after Coach Littleton left, I got the one, the only, number 10, Caden Fuller up here in the press box for me tonight. What's up, Caden?
What's up, man? It's an honor to be up here.
Well, yeah, it's an honor. It's an honor anytime you get to hang out with me. But back to the football game. I'm talking about me all the time, but we got first junior high action of the season. We've got Mansfield Junior Tigers here. It'll be the first game for us. We had Hackett scheduled last week. Ended up dropping that due to some scheduling conflicts, but we're back tonight. Luckily got to play. We are down to just 16 players, Caden, so it'll be a interesting bout for us tonight.
Gonna have to be tough, Coach.
Yeah, always. Mansfield don't have many on their sidelines either, so we will make sure that we get enough guys. We got, let's see, we got a little bit. Looks like about 18. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, about 18 out there, so we'll be able to rock and roll tonight. Got some injuries, got some COVID, got some quarantine that we're dealing with, just like everybody else. But I think we're down to, I don't even know if it's third string quarterback or just
Next man up.
next man up. That's the right mentality. Might see some wildcat tonight with the running back since we don't have a good quarterback back here in the backfield. But we'll see what we can do right here. We're getting personnel on the field. Ready to kick off right here. Number 52. Mansfield's going to take over at about the 47-yard line. Be first and 10 for Mansfield. Here to start the football game.
Who's 52?
Kicked off there for the Bulldogs. Not sure who that is. He's not on the roster we got. Either one of them. Mansfield's coming out. Looks a little bit like shotgun. 2 running backs in the backfield. Going to be handoff to number 22. He's met the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a loss of about a yard. We'll call it loss of 2. Bring up 2nd and 12 on the 45-yard line.
Number 58, Grant Morris, came in and made a great tackle right there.
Good job filling the gaps, filling the holes right there. Linebacker come up, filled the gap. Defensive lineman got the running back down. Little trips right. Number 7, Strothers takes snap. He's going to roll right, keep it. Corner takes inside leverage a little bit right there. Good job with the safety coming up. Whole pack of Bulldogs going to bring them down. Be third and about 8.
That was a good job again by number 52, or 58, Garrett Morris. He kept the edge on that play. Forced it back inside for a 5-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd and 8.
Third and 8. Let's see if number 7 for Mansfield puts the football in the air. handoff. Number 22 goes up the middle, breaks a few tackles. He's going to have enough for first down. Several Bulldogs on that tackle. Number 12, Jaron Howell, was one of them. Got in on the stop. Good enough to move the chains though as he pushes the ball up to about the 38-yard line.
Jaron Howell made the stop on Walters. First down.
7, Strother's going to take that handoff again. He's going to hand off number 22. Good stop in the backfield right there. That's number 72, Nathan Canada, on the stop in the backfield immediately, Caden.
That was pretty much immediately. He had a great jump off the ball. Looks like Nathan's playing linebacker for us.
Bulldogs get lined up. Back, you want to stay in the gun. A lot of movement there. Low snap. Strother keeps it. He's going to make a few guys miss. Good
Ooh.
stick right there by 52.
Nathan Canada made a great tackle.
Is 52 Nathan Canada or 72? We'll figure it out as we go here.
Third down.
Let's see if my volume's up a little bit now that I got it clicked up a little bit. Number 12 is going to keep it around the outside. It's a foot race to the corner of the end zone. Number 2, Cole Bailey, could not catch him. That'll be a touchdown for Mansfield. Make the score 6-0 here with 4:56 left here in the first quarter.
Penalty on the play, holding. It's going to be taken back.
Back them up. This is where you're supposed to beep, beep, beep. Something like that.
That kid was quick, though.
He's very quick. Little end around. Number 12 right there. I would tell you his name if I knew his name, but I do not.
We got given another chance here. 3rd and about 17. Let's see if the Mansfield's actually going to throw a pass out of this spread formation.
It's a passing formation for sure. It's going to be a handoff, similar play. 12's going to make a few guys miss. Going to make it 4th and 12. Good pickup right there. I would assume Mansfield's going to go for it right here.
Our defense has got to watch out for that hard count.
Man, look at big number 71 down there, Caden. Is
He
a
looks like a
man
basketballer.
Gosh, he does, doesn't he? Big-time basketballer. He will join us in the gym. That's big number 71, Aiden Allen. He may not even be the biggest one we got in junior high. He's definitely the toughest, though.
4th and 11.
There's that hard count you called.
Got us.
Man, it's like you know what you're talking about.
Flag on the play. Encroachment on the defense.
Still not good enough for first down.
Move the ball back to the 34-yard line. 4th down and 6.
Let's see, we got a few guys listening, Caden. They heard you were on here and they got pretty fired up. We're just trying to give the people what they want.
4th and about 6 right here. Hand off to big number 22. Another flag on the play.
It'd be another holding. Good pursuit right there from several guys in black, the black jerseys.
On the carry. And again,
We decline that holding call.
play would be
Turnover on downs back to the Waldron Bulldogs offense.
Walters offense and take
Be our first look. We get to see,
1st and 10 coming out of
I
the
believe Cole Bailey's going to get the start at quarterback. Similar to some Wildcat stuff, and see if we can do some direct snaps. I bet we don't see the ball in the air a whole lot, and just based on Mansfield's first possession there, I don't think either side's going to throw the football.
Nope, they lined up and spread like they were going to throw the ball, but they handed off to their big number 22 and that speedy number 12. It's a pretty potent backfield.
Number 31, Landon Marcellus, brings the play on the field for the Bulldogs. We got offensive coordinator Coach Lazenby. He's calling the plays this year since Coach Chambers is now offensive coordinator at senior high. Cole Bailey's going to go under center. Going to be handoff to Levi Brown around the left side. Good chunky yards on first down. Good hard run. Several
What a
linemen
block by
downfield.
number 71, Aiden Allen. He pancaked him.
Just eating them up. Well, he was way in the backfield. Let's pick up a 10. Nope, 9. So it'll be 2nd and 1. Very good play to
That
start
looked
the ball
like
game.
Buck Sweep to me, didn't it, Coach?
Buck sweep, baby. 2 guards leading the way. Helps when your backside tackle can put one down in the backfield.
Sure does.
I would guess a similar play probably coming back towards us. But I'm no Tony Romo. We'll see. Cole's going to toss that outside. Trying to get a yard. Looks like we're going to be short of that.
Maybe lost a half a yard on that play.
It's going to be number 22, Sam Ether, on that carry. Eli Conley, number 5, is jogging this play in. Cole Bailey's going to be under center. Be 3rd and 2.
Fumble on the play.
Fumble. 88's going to scoop and score. Racing to the end zone. Some confusion there at the line of scrimmage. Bobbled snap. That happens anyway, but definitely when you got a first-time quarterback. 88 right there for Mansfield. Toby Tao scoops that up and races to the end zone. It's going to make the score 12-0. 2:11 left here in the first quarter.
6-0, Coach. That first touchdown got called
6-0. You can tell he's an engineering major at UFAS.
2-point conversions are huge in junior high. We have got to get a stop right here.
Coach Bo Sykes is our new junior high defense coordinator. He signals in the play. 7's going to hand that off to 22. He races into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. I've got that's Xander Walters, and I'm not sure if that's Xander Walters or Trayshawn Powell. But nevertheless, he's got several carries. Sneaks the 2-point in. 8-0, 2:11 left here in the first quarter. As you guys have probably heard, maybe not have heard, but probably by now, our football Friday night game against Mansfield tomorrow at Mansfield has been canceled due to low numbers with COVID. So we have picked up Gore, Oklahoma, and they're going to come to our place. They're going to travel to Scott County tomorrow night and take on our Bulldogs, and hopefully we can bring you all the action here on Waldron Bulldogs TV.
Looks like we got Cole Bailey and Levi Brown back deep to receive the kick.
Jogging our 11th gallon line of scrimmage. Some confusion about alignment here for Mansfield. They're going to kick it off. It's going to be short. Number 9 is going to field that. Advance it to about the 49-yard line. Number 9 is Hondo Grano. I think you'll be hearing about the Granos for next about 2 decades. There's so many of them.
Pretty dang good, too.
Yep, they're pretty good athletes. Cole Bailey's going to bring the offense back on the field. Eli Conley's going to run this play in, see if we can. We had a really good first down there, and then we kind of stumbled a little bit the next 2 snaps and ended up giving 8 points to the Tigers. Good field position here to start.
Looks like we're in a strong right formation.
It's going to be a false start on number 5. Got a little antsy up there on the line of scrimmage. It's going to move us back 5. It'll be 1st and 15. I bet it probably doesn't change what we're trying to do offensively. At least I wouldn't think so.
Bring up 1st down 15.
1st and 15. Looks like similar formation, strong right. Another fumble in the backfield.
I think we came up with it.
They're signaling our football. It's going to be a loss of about a yard. 2nd and 16. That was a really slow delivery of the snap. Number 88 right there, defensive tackle. Toby Tao got back in the backfield, made some contact, and luckily the Bulldogs come up with it. I haven't seen, as we said earlier, this is the first junior high game of the season, but I don't know if traditionally they're under center, but it seems to be a little bit of a issue so far. It's going to be a rollout to the right. It's going to be a fumble on the play. Seven's going to scoop that up. That is Jeremy Strozier, and he's going to score. That was a rollout to the right. The first pass play we've had all night. Didn't think we'd see that many of them, kind of in a passing situation there, and just couldn't hold on to the football, and number 7 scoops and scores. Scooping and scoring is pretty rare, and then you do it back-to-back possessions in a junior high game. It's a pretty big deal.
Twice in one quarter. You don't get that many possessions in a quarter either in junior high. That's why the 2-point conversions are so critical.
Mansfield's lining back up. I bet similar, exact same play as last time. Maybe a zone play. Good job of the Bulldogs setting them up right there to keep the score 14-0. 43 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Number 72, Nathan Canada, was the first one back there. He held on as long as he could till other Bulldogs rallied and made the tackle in the backfield.
I figure Nathan Canada's going to get his name called a few times tonight. So we talked about earlier, the Bulldogs are going to take on Gore, Oklahoma. Kind of a small school powerhouse. Don't know a ton about Gore. They're traditionally one of the smaller schools in Oklahoma, but always consistently good. Finished the regular season last year, I think, with undefeated or maybe one loss. But, hey, we're looking for a great game, and they agreed to come see us, and so we'll bring you that action on Waldron Bulldogs TV. Hopefully we can keep our live stream going now that we've got it finally up and about, and bring you some good football action. Get ready for the kickoff here. It's going to be number 4. Levi Brown's going to field that right on the sidelines. Looks like he's going to step out about where he fielded it, the 29-yard line.
Brown's going to be brought down on the far side at the, looks like the 29-yard line. 1st and 10.
Need a good possession right here. At least first down. Haven't got one of them yet. No fumbles. Hold on to the football. Move the chains. Make Mac and Connor and David and those guys over there work a little bit. Jamie. RL. Aiden's getting his mouthpiece situated. Here we go. Going to put a guy in motion. Cole's going to pitch that outside to number 12. Good block right there by 71. 12 just could not get upfield. That's going to be Jaron Howell. Tries to make a guy miss and just could not quite get any yards back. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
Made the tackle, no gain on the play.
Here we go. Cole's getting ready under center. Put Levi in motion. Botch snap. Cole's going to pick it up, fall forward for a pickup of about 4. It's going to be the last play of the first quarter.
That was a good game despite the fumble earlier in the play.
Busted play, and we still pick up positive yards. When we come back, it'll be about 3rd and 6, and see if we can pick up that elusive first down that we didn't get that first quarter. Outside of the two miscues on the fumbles, we've done a good job defensively on that first series of getting a stop. Gave up a touchdown, got called back, did a good job making a stand right there, and then Mansfield's offense haven't been back on the field.
I remember back to my junior high days, we ran a similar formation to what they're running right now. Coach Foster was calling the plays, and he loved the play called 34 pass.
34 pass.
I think we calculated it. We scored like 30-something touchdowns on that play over my course in junior high.
There ain't no way 30-something touchdown plays.
You want me to call him?
No. Oh, he would tell you that. don't know if that makes it true or not, but you got to have somebody better to validate your story than that. I know Coach Stovall's tuned in tonight. He might could validate it if he remembers that long ago. But Coach Brown will probably storytell to you. I'm sure he's tuned in now that he's got he's on the visiting sidelines
I cannot
side of
believe
things
that.
now. Hurt her heart, Coach Brown. You hurt her heart.
It hurts.
Going to get ready here to start the second quarter.
3rd and 6.
Levi's going to come across. Good seal right there. 23 comes up from the alley, though. Thought we had a chance right there. Just picked up a yard. It's going to bring up 4th and 5.
Mansfield's doing a really good job of rallying to the football.
Very good job. We had that edge set there for a brief second. Just couldn't get upfield in time. 23 outside backer for Mansfield. Trayshawn Powell did a good job of filling the gap right there. And 2, Joseph Carter at his corner spot did a good job as well. Powell's going to drop back to take a snap along with Xander Walters. We've got 52 in the punt force. Not quite sure who 52 is. Don't have him on the roster. Looks like the Bulldogs are going to take a timeout. So as I mentioned last week, Booster Club has upgraded our live stream setup this year. That's finally working. Booster Club is always looking to enhance our athletic programs. So if you're interested in becoming a backer of the Bulldogs, you can donate. You can use the link here at the bottom of the screen. That'll take you to our to the Booster Club's account, so you guys can log on and donate, no matter small or large or what you want to do. But that's an easy way to get some of you guys to help financially support athletics, Bulldog athletics across the board. Or if you're more old school, you can swing by the office. We can do the write a check approach or whatever we need to do, and you guys can officially be Bulldog backers of the Bulldogs.
I got some clarity on the 34 pass play. We scored 34 touchdowns in 3 years out of it.
Oh, so the story gets a little bit better.
It's
Was
still
It
pretty
started out
impressive.
you scored 34 touchdowns and a half. Good punt right there. Fair catch. He tried to advance the ball. What would that penalty be if he actually got flagged right there? Do you know?
I do not.
That would be a delay of game. Delay of game penalty. That's not ever called, and it shouldn't be, but he called for a fair catch right there, so he downed the football.
I thought he was going to pull the North Texas game when they played Arkansas a couple of years
Dude, bad
ago.
memories, man. Bad memories. It's going to be better Saturday, Caden. It's going to be better Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be really good this Saturday and really, really good next Saturday.
Horns down.
Horns down. Stroger's going to take the snap. He's going to throw a bubble route out there to Powell. Powell's going to make a guy miss. He is pretty quick. Good tackle right there by number 20 for the Bulldogs, Troy Frayer. Pick up about 6. We'll call it 5.
Quarterback from Mansfield's got a good arm on him. That was a great pass.
I'm kind of confused when they haven't thrown a little bit. Hey, now it's finally going to get a break right here, a breather. Doing a good job kind of formation us to advantage for their running game.
Looks like they had a false start. It was not called.
To zone read. Could not make the tackle. Stroger still on his feet. Made a few guys miss. He's a big kid. Ran out of bounds. Good enough for a first down right there. He's got some golden locks waving right there. Good move. Good job breaking a few tackles.
I think number 3, Colin Fielding, was the one that ran him out of bounds on that play.
That is Coach Leighton Robertson over there calling plays for Mansfield. Head baseball coach at Mansfield, does a heck of a job. He actually played for Coach Pallet Magazine. A little bit of trivia for you. Trips right. I don't know if number 1 ever got set. 22 takes the handoff. break some tackles. Pack of Bulldogs coming up. 20, Troy Frayer as well as Kylan Fielding got in. Two of them that got in on that tackle right there. Good enough for a first down.
Man, Coach 22 runs the ball hard. We're having problems taking him down.
Very hard. 77, Jaron Daggs is in. He looks tiny compared to Aiden, but I think anybody would look tiny compared to Aiden. More of the same. 22 is going to take that handoff. Walters is going to pick up. That was a good job of making the tackle right there after just a gain of 3.
Nathan Canada wrapped up his feet. Fell forward for about 2.5 yards.
Nathan Canada, defensive tackle down here for us, did a good job. He's been on probably close to 50% of the snaps he's made the tackle on. Going back to that trips look. It's an odd formation there. They're just misaligned, so they're spreading back out, getting their splits right. Schroeder's going to take the snap. He's going to be quarterback keeper up the left side. Ooh, runs through a tackle right there. Several of them right there, knock them out of bounds. Pickup of about 14 yards. Will be good enough for a first down. That's what I was talking about earlier with that formation. When you go trips left, it spreads you out defensively. Then when you can hold those initial few blocks, the outside receiver kind of ran off our cornerback a little bit. Then all Strozier had to do is get upfield.
Those are some hard blocks, though, by the receivers.
Very hard.
That's a tough block.
Open field blocking is the toughest thing you have to do in a football game, my opinion, which doesn't mean anything, but it's my opinion. Similar formation to the near side. They're going to hand this off to number 20. Good tackle right there. You guessed it. Nathan Canada in the backfield. Grabbed a hold of jersey. Held on. Good hard run right there by number 20, Dawson Robertson. And Nathan Canada just beat him to the side. Loss of about 5 on the play. Ball on the 26-yard line. Strozier's bringing the play in. 4:15 remaining here in the second quarter. They're going to stay on trips to the short side of the field. Opens up a ton of grass on that near sideline. Quarterback's going to keep it. May have got away with the face mask right there.
Definitely did.
52 on the tackle, along with Landon Marcellus.
Number 7 was a little slow to get up on that play. I would be too if my face mask just got grabbed.
58, Garrett Morse, also for the Bulldogs, jumped in on that tackle, but he did. He got his face mask spun around there a little bit.
We got away with one, Coach. Let's get a stop here on this 3rd and 11.
Number 7's ready to take the snap. It's going to be a pass, going to be a slant route. Number 80 comes down with it. He's going to spin off our corner, Levi Brown, and go punch it in the end zone. It's going to make the score 20-0. 88's the one who scooped and scored earlier. That is Toby Tao. He runs a slant right there. 7 puts it where he had to. Only his guy could get it. He made our corner miss and jogged into the end zone.
Yeah, the outside receiver ran a slant route, and our corner was about 10 yards off the ball. It's a tough position to guard a slant route.
You really got to be inside leverage, but then you always run that risk of getting beat on the outside, but that's where those formations come in handy. Good stop right there. 71 swallowed him up like a corned beef sandwich, Caden. Big Aiden Allen.
Looks like he's a little slow to get up.
No, he's just getting the fixins. Good stop right there. It's going to keep the score 20-0. 3:15 left here in the second quarter. You guys tuned in on Waldron Bulldogs TV has probably seen some volleyball action tonight. They're taking on Hackett over there in the WAC, University of Hackett. When you talk about volleyball, they got it going on.
Oh, yeah.
The next Volley Dogs action will be Tuesday the 7th, also at the WAC against the West Fork Lady Tigers. I think they're searching for their first win. They've played 2 or 3 games this year and searching for that first win, but maybe it'll happen sooner than later. We do not have enough guys on the field. Here he comes. Speaking of volleyball, Coach Scantlin, she's the head of the volleyball program, she's expecting twins. Not even day, any moment. Her and Eli, so they're sitting on goal. Kickoff right here is going to be fielded by number 4, Levi Brown. He's going to try to get upfield, see if we can get some blocks. Really good pursuit by Walters right there to keep them about the 30-yard line.
Me and Coach Ashley's fished a couple tournaments against Levi Brown.
Couple tournaments against Levi Brown, a couple tournaments against Eli Scantlin, Coach Scantlin's husband, and I just hope Eli's listening to that because I think Eli might have finished behind us last night.
I believe he did.
And that's saying something when there's 7 teams fishing in your tournament and we finished 5th. So that's saying something for to finish behind us. But we doubled them up, boy. We doubled them up. Number 50, Rowdy Tucker. I'm assuming I can see his golden locks hanging out of his helmet right there. Yes, 50 is Rowdy Tucker. Comes on. Play clock's down to 3 seconds.
Looks like we barely got it off.
Barely got off. Handoff. Botch snap. Looks like we held on to the football, thank goodness. It's going to be a no gain on the play. Couldn't even tell who got that handoff or if we handed it off or what.
I
what
think
was
we
going
got
on
hit
there.
before we could hand it off, Coach.
88 is, I don't know if that's 88 up there on the line of scrimmage or not, but nose tackle's done a really good job tonight for Mansfield.
All of our plays have been slow developing.
Slow development, kind of like you can tell that Bailey hasn't been taking snaps under center, or we haven't been snapping under center, or something due to the shifting in personnel today, actually.
Quarterback's a pretty hard position to learn in a day.
Oh, yeah. Good first down right there. We got one, Caden. Number 12, Jaron Howell, picks that end around up. Picks up a first down right there. We had blocking long enough to get a snap, get a handoff. That's all we needed. First down, see if we can put it together again.
Our 2 plays with the most gain have been buck sweep. See if we go back to it right here.
Going to be a false start. I think our fullback was leaning a little bit, and our up back was in motion and just got caught. 1st and 15. We have clarification on the touchdowns. We got an old guy from back in the day, Bryson Bailey. He comments on there. It was 32 touchdowns on 34 passes.
Well, if Bryson Bailey would have been listening earlier, we were, in fact, talking about 34 passes.
Going to be back to almost the original line of scrimmage. Going to be 2nd and 11. Appreciate that clarification, Bryson. Bryson's the older brother of quarterback tonight, Cole Bailey. He also had a grandpa, Kenny, had a birthday yesterday. So happy birthday, boy, Kenny Bailey. Cole's going to take the snap here, end around to Jaron again. First down play earlier, see if we get some yards. Good job blocking downfield, good hard run. He's going to be right at it. I think it's going to be good enough for 3rd down. I don't think he's going to move the chains on us quite yet, but maybe we can use that. That's 2 times and 2 good looks right there.
Buck sweep has been effective for us if we get the ball snapped and
If
don't
we're
get a
running
false
behind
start.
71, that helps too.
Third and 1 right here.
Oh, we're going to pass it. Little jump pass going to be dropped. Number 12 for Mansfield right there dropped the football. That's going to be into the 2nd quarter. So it's going to take us to halftime. Mansfield's on top 20-0. Have 1 offensive touchdown, 2 scooping scores. We had some quarterback quarantine 2 days ago, and the presumed starter for tonight was quarantined today, so we're having to make some adjustments. That's kind of led to some of our demise here. If we could take those 2 botched fumbles out, 2 botched snaps out, then it'd definitely be a dogfight. Maybe we can regroup here at halftime, move the football. That was by far our best offensive drive there at the end of the second quarter, so maybe we can get some good things going.
I want to remind our fans, tomorrow night, out here, we're going to have a 7 o'clock.
We're going to take a brief break, and we'll come bring the second half to you.
Good job, Bill. Thank you, sir. Greg?
Yeah. Is that mine going on?
Sure. It's good to see the junior high cheerleaders out on the field once again. Been a long time. Good to see them out.
Get it right.
I couldn't. But he's sitting here. He was waiting for me. I kept thinking, no, yours. Can't hear you very good. He's loud and clear. That's good. Good job. Don't listen to the whole thing. But, you know, I get on here, smack talk.
Yeah.
And we did that.
We're good at that.
I'm just set here for second half action. Now that we got Caden to sign autographs at halftime with all, now he's a celebrity.
My has-been, Coach.
Hey, you know you made it when you get invited to do the live stream. Many have tried. Most have failed. If you're really bad at live stream, you know what happens?
What happened?
You take a job at Mansfield.
I was just going to say that.
And that's what happens. I got another shout out. Grandma Coates. It's Cole Bailey's grandma. She's supposed to be tuned in listening tonight, so I'm glad you tuned in and hearing the best of the best in Caden Fuller, and then I help them out a little bit. Getting ready for the second half action, see if the Bulldogs can regroup a little bit. Outside of those two miscues on offense, did a decent job.
Braxton. The one that got hurt? Yeah. Braxton.
Let's get this second half underway. Ball. They'll be receiving the second half kickoff.
See if we can get the camera zoomed out a little bit right here. Kickoff, that'll be number 4. Levi Brown bobbles it just a little bit, picks it up, gets it downfield. He's going to be tackled about the 32-yard line.
That was a good kickoff for junior high.
Very good kickoff.
FYI, you notice the clock. It's going to be a rolling clock this half.
Looks like they've elected to run the clock here in the second half. Not quite sure why, but not real sure, but we will get underway here as Kylan Fielding brings the play in, splits out to the close side of the field here as Cole Bailey gets under center.
I bet we go back to that buck sweep play.
It was a little bit of a false start, and then we sure did. Jaron Howell around the right side. Got drugged down by his helmet right there, but we were due for one pick of about 6 yards. You called it, man. You called it.
About 5 yards.
Number 5, Eli Conley, runs this play in as
He came up.
we get set for 2nd and 5.
Going to bring up second down. Second down and 4.
Bailey's making sure we're lined up. Take the snap. We might have got away with one there as well. Levi Brown is trying to make some guys miss. He's brought down in the backfield. It's going to be good, a very good spot right there. It's going to be a loss of about 3. Forward momentum's going to leave it to just at a loss of 3.
Tried to run buck sweep again to our sideline, but just didn't get the blocks. 3rd and 8 right here. I bet we run buck sweep to the right.
It's probably a safe bet. We got several personnel coming in and off. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. We got them all out there. Got one trying to find his alignment. Got away with another little bit of flinch. Cole's going to
Fumble on the play. Looks like Mansfield recovered.
fumble that, and it will be a turnover. I would assume, waiting on a signal. Don't have a signal.
I
Still
don't
have
think
not
we're going to get
signaled, but
one.
everybody's assuming it's a fumble. It looks like it will be a fumble. Mansfield's going to take over on their own. Or the Bulldogs, oh, Mansfield, excuse me, Mansfield's 36-yard line.
Still have 1st and 10, 30. Right 6-yard line.
Mansfield back in the spread formation. Have a bunch of success out of it earlier.
It's going to be Walters around the right side. Several Bulldogs come up to make that tackle. One of the first ones there was Sam Ether.
Sandra Walters, the ball carrier.
Pickup of about 6 on first down.
Sam Eater, Garrett Morris. They combined on the tackle. 5-yard gain on the play. Put the ball on the 31-yard line.
This is that similar formation they scored on the slant route earlier, as Toby Tao is split out wide to the left. They go trips to the tight side of the field. Seven's going to roll right. Lots of running room. There's a flag come in late. Probably will be a face mask. Looked like Nathan Canada chased him down right there from his backside linebacker spot.
That was a good play by Nathan, but just got his hands up too high and grabbed that face mask, I believe.
Think so. See if we can get it sorted out. It's going to be holding on the offense. So we got it wrong. They're going to move it back. We'll take anything we can get, fella.
Oh, yeah.
On the offense.
It'll be a 10-yard penalty. It's going to move back to 2nd and 13.
It's going to move the ball back to the 39.
Mansfield has the ball here at the 39-yard line.
13.
3:20 and counting here in the third quarter. Walter's going to take that snap, gets downhill, does a good job kind of bouncing off some Bulldogs.
Dragging some Bulldogs down the field.
Dragging some guys right at the sticks. Maybe a yard shy. Got a Bulldog down. Get our local Olympian Tanner out here. Got to the Bulldog Stadium tonight, Caden, at about 4 o'clock, trying to get all our stuff set up in anticipation of everything working as if it should. And I saw a guy out there doing some sprints on the track, and I thought, who in the world bet they're sprinting when it's 100 degrees, and it's our Coach Tanner getting these Olympic sprints in before dinner. Thought for a second, well, Caden's already here getting warmed up for the live stream, but he's too old for that now.
I bet if we had a track meet with all the coaches in the entire state, I think Waldron
I would bet on
Bulldogs.
ours. I would bet on ours. Just one of them.
Yeah.
Let's just clear that up.
I don't think Coach Coker's going to outrun anybody, but
I don't know. Depends what's in front of them. In front of them or behind them. We got Coach Lazenby is recovering from a torn bicep. Doing a little WWE wrestling or something and separated his bicep. He's going to sling over here on the sidelines. Not sure who that Bulldog is up there. Slow to get up. He's going to have some help from Coach Sykes and Coach Tanner as he comes off the field. Garrett Morris, I believe is who that is, maybe.
he's made a few tackles for us tonight.
He has made a few tackles from his outside linebacker spot.
Off the field.
Looks like he's going to have a early night, hopefully nothing too severe. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10 Bulldogs, 11 Bulldogs out there. So we got our numbers right. It's going to be 3rd and 1 as Mansfield comes back as we start the play clock here. Game clock's down to 2:56 and counting. Trips right. Stroger's going to take that snap. Counter step by Walters right there. Good gravy. Couple, 3, 4 Bulldogs laying these tracks right there. He's a big looking fella. He does a good job running downhill. He's listed as an 8th grader.
My gravy, that was an incredible run.
That was a very good run right there. Downhill, bounced a few guys off of him, drugged the last one in the end zone. Makes the score 26-0, 2:18 and counting here in the third quarter.
When I played football, I always wished I could run like that, but I was just never big enough. I had to outrun people.
Big enough, tough enough, whatever. You say tomato, I say tomato. Here we go, 2-point conversion for Mansfield. Seven's going to keep it. 3, 4, a couple guys in the backfield couldn't bring him down. He's going to punch it in. 28-0, 145 and some change here in the third quarter.
Bulldogs are having a tough time wrapping up and making tackles tonight. I bet that's a big emphasis next week in practice.
I bet you're right, or I'd hope you're right. Golf is now we got second. I'll talk about golf. Get a little plug in here. Golf's kind of in the middle of their season. I think our record may be 6-1-1 with a tie there at the start of the season. Having a decent year, looking to capture a third straight conference title, fourth straight consecutive trip to the state tournament. As a team, I believe we've only went 4 times in school history. It's been the last, hopefully, 4 times in school history, including this year. It's been the last 4 years. We got some really good seniors. We got Lane Talmadge, Drew Owens, Lane Metcalf, junior Will Solomon, sophomore Noah Patrick, a couple freshmen and Josiah Plummer, and Macy Owens, who round out that squad. Kick that football off. Cole Bailey's going to field that at about the 15-yard line. Makes a few guys miss, gets up the sideline. We're going to start at about the 36-yard line.
That's the best return we've had all night.
By far.
I hear Goff's got a pretty decent coach, too.
He's a heck of a bus driver, for sure. And those golfers are very talented. They work very, very hard, do a good job, and they kind of hold each other accountable.
Let's see if we can get something positive going this drive, Coach.
Huddle up here on the sidelines. Clock's down to 10 seconds. Looks like we're going to take it into the fourth quarter. Flip sides of the field, but Goff is doing a very good job. We've turned in I think this is my 5th year with the Goff team, and we've turned in the 3 lowest scores I've had in my 5 years, and so nothing I'm doing, definitely those guys and the hard work they're doing, but hopefully we can get a little momentum here. You got district tournament coming up on September 27th at Cherokee Country Club in Boonville, and then we will hopefully qualify for the state tournament in at the Creeks in Cave Springs up near Rogers. That'll be October 5th. Macy Owens is our lone girl, so she would have to qualify individually, which she's got a good chance to do, and their stage is at Glenwood Country Club. So we got some big-time golf coming up end of September, early October. Hopefully we can keep our thing going. Lane Talmadge, Caden, has already promised me a state championship.
Oh, my.
And I don't know. I'd do about anything to get one, and so hopefully he can capitalize on that. And
I've seen Lane Talmadge hit a golf ball. It's pretty impressive.
Well, when you compare it to your golf swing, they probably all look pretty good.
He ain't wrong.
The only person you could probably beat is
Coach Brown.
I don't know. Coach Brown's one of those guys you got to let win every about 5th time, so he keeps coming back.
Yeah.
But if you just ever wanted to shut the door, I could just shut the door. I mean, I'm that level. Just shut the door. Caden's up at UFAS going, what are you going for? Engineering?
Mechanical engineering,
Mechanical engineering. So he's way beyond this. This is petty stuff for him on the live stream, but he's got one gal up there, or not up there, but one gal in his heart. She ended up coming to the game night. That's Mama, Deb Fuller. She's here at the game cheering on the Bulldogs. She's done it for the last decade or so, watching Caden play in Pee Wee and all the way through about every sport you can play, and she thought she'd come out and cheer him on the live stream. So
she loves some Bulldogs.
She does love some Bulldogs. She's through and through. She always takes care of us at the school or athletics, or you might drive the bus by our vest down there, and she's out there waving a pom-pom, wishing you good luck as you drive by. So she's got Caden's heart for sure. Start the fourth quarter here. Bulldogs are going to come out, see if we can get a few of those first downs tacked back together like we ended the first half on. Callum Fielding split out to the near side of the field. Looks like it's going to be 2nd 10.
We just cannot get a handoff off, Coach.
They are in the backfield in a hurry. Clock will continue to run. A little bit of shift this year. Coach Lazenby's still the junior high head coach as he was last year, but with Coach Chambers moving up, Coach Lazenby now calls the plays on offense, and then new head coach Bo Sykes takes over defensive play calling duties.
Nobody's lined up on number 20 out here. There they go.
It's your buck sweep again. Jaron doesn't quite get enough yards on that play. Looks like 3rd and 8.
What do you think we're going to run here, Coach?
We might just quick punt. Quick kick on 3rd down. Might save us a turnover, but we're gonna give it a go anyway.
I bet we let it air out right here.
You think so?
I think so.
That wouldn't hurt my feelings. 7th grade won on a last-second Hail Mary earlier in the night. It's going to be end around. Levi Brown's got a little bit of room, makes the guy miss. Get upfield, get that first down. It's going to be right at the 6. I think we got it. We did. They're going to give us the first down.
Coach, I think buck sweep has been our only positive play tonight.
Bread and butter. Stick to it. It's a good move right there by Levi. Made a guy miss. And then fell forward and made sure he got the first down. So I'm glad we didn't quick kick. I'll admit it. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line, 46-yard line. Get the snap. It's going to be dive. Good-looking hole right there for number 22, Sam Ether.
That's been our first successful dive play tonight. Got the snap, got the handoff, got a hole.
It helps when you can get that handoff and have time to hand it off, or get the snap and have time to hand it off. It definitely helped downhill. Did a good job. Good positive first down play. Picked up about 7.
2nd and about 4 right here. I bet we go with another buck sweep to this sideline.
Not quite sure. Cole kept the football, though, when he fell forward. Good job by the official of knowing who had the football for sure. Picked up of about 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 2.
Definitely
I would
in
assume
4
we
down
got.
territory.
I was about to say. I would assume we got 2 downs at it, 2 snaps at it.
47-yard line.
I bet we try another little dive play like we did earlier in the possession.
Cole's going to take it. It is a dive. Lots of bodies in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of a yard. Could not quite.
Those Tigers up front are hard to move, Coach. We ain't been able to do it all night.
Not all night. See what we have right here. You're calling buck sweep.
Always.
Whatever I'm doing. Looks like Aiden Allen's now playing center. He started out at tackle. Snaps are coming back there a little bit quicker. Cole's going to keep it. Bounces it wide. Good enough for a first down. Pick up about 7 yards right there. I don't know, Q counter or just Q left or what, but he had a gap there for a second. Bounced it out. Good enough for a first down. 1st and 10 in Bulldog territory on the 39-yard line. .330 running here in the 4th quarter. We got an
Be a
alignment
big confidence booster if
personnel
we punch
issue.
it in right here.
Cole's waiting on us to get lined up. Be tossed. Good job of catching that football by Jaron. Aiden Allen's putting another guy down there on an IHOP special. Pick up. Good job just picking up a yard. He had lots of traffic in the backfield.
Jesse Dees once told me he had 6 pancakes in a game, and my comeback was, you probably ate 6 pancakes in a game.
Oh, I bet he thought that. Just as long as he didn't get the syrup in his hair and that mullet he's got. Goes back under center, 2nd and 9. Takes a snap. Buck sweep, Levi Brown hopping around, makes a few guys miss. Trying to fall forward. Good job from Mansfield rallying to the football.
Levi Brown definitely made a positive play out of a negative situation. Made a guy miss in the backfield, got upfield, made a couple yards. Reasonable third down right here for the Bulldogs.
Levi just come back to football this year. I don't think he played last year. He spent his time in the gym. He'll join us in the gym November 8th, like a lot of these guys on the sideline. 3rd and 6. Cole takes a snap, cuts back across field, good enough for a first down, falls forward. Pretty good move right there, made a few guys miss. Looked a little bit like older brother, just a little bit though.
Older brother would have been on the sideline trying to outrun people.
Not disagreeing with that, but usually he was successful.
Oh, yeah.
Good enough for a first down, though. See if we can string a few more of these. We got a minute 20 to work with right here. Be a good building tool to go into next week on. It's going to be that dive play. Back to Ether.
Good job by the Bulldogs to push Ether forward, get a couple more yards out of the play.
Big chunk of yards right there. 2nd and 3.
45 seconds left in the game. See if we can punch one in right here.
Ball at the 18-yard line.
I don't know if you're wanting to. Surely to goodness you're not wanting to call a timeout right here, but you would like to see them at least get a chance to punch one in.
Have to move a little bit faster if we're going to do that.
Not quite lined up right there. Fumble on the play. Mansfield's going to come up with that. A little bit of confusion there in the backfield. I think that's 4 fumbles on the day.
At least.
4 fumbles on the day. I think that will probably be the conclusion of the football game. Clock's ticking down, 5 seconds here. So the Bulldogs are going to start 0-1 on their junior high season. I believe we have an open week next week. Not quite sure. It's ever changing with quarantines and COVID and whatnot. But the Bulldogs have added Gore, Oklahoma tomorrow. So hopefully we can bring you some of that live stream action. If you guys really enjoyed Caden on the live stream, I need you to send them a text or a Facebook, Snapchat, a MySpace. Do something. Hit them up. I'm trying to convince them to come and join me tomorrow. Connor's out of commission because he's working on the live stream down there, but trying to get Caden back. We'll bring you that action on Waldron Bulldogs TV. Hopefully Caden will join me. We'll bring you good looking broadcast. I don't know if we'll use that term lightly, but we're doing the best we can. Hopefully you guys tune in.